Hi there, this is Chris from MoneyHub, and this is a video overview of car insurance excess. So many people will write in and ask us, what's the level of excess that I should get for a policy? We always say the right level of excess is what you can afford to pay. There's no point getting an excess that you can't afford just to save money on the annual policy costs. So if we go through and just have a look at some examples, we're comparing Tower with with AA insurance, not for quotes for a specific model, just looking at how they function and how they charge extra for lower excess on an annual policy. So let's look at Tower first. So we can see here that if we take a comprehensive policy, and we've done it's it's pre-selected with an agreed value of $2,000, so it's a cheap runaround car. Then you can see that if it's a $400 excess, then you have an annual policy cost of $437.69. If you go up to $500, then it drops to $413, and $750 brings it down to $364.50, and $1,000 excess brings it down to $325. You can see there's not a huge difference. It's about $100. What it is still quite significant, but you can see that for $600 excess, you'll save in this case about $100 on your annual policy. Now, that's not all of the excesses, so do be careful, because if you click on this down here, you'll see that if there's a driver that's under 21 years of age, then you have to pay a $750, and this is on top of the standard excess, so it can become quite expensive. And then it's $500 if that driver's between 21 and 24. So do keep this in mind. And there's other there's other excesses as well. So do keep these in mind and be aware that every policy will have some sort of excess for special situations or young drivers. So if you also look down beyond this, you can see that you can apply for excess free windscreen. So this would let you claim on a windscreen if that gets smashed or it gets chipped or whatever. So you could add that in. You can also get roadside free assistance. Excess free assistance. So there's no a fee for that. Plus, you also rental. So should something happen and your car needs to be fixed, then you can pay for this, basically this annual charge. And then should somebody be fixing your car, you can go and drive a rental car. So that all sounds very fine. And if we compare this to AA, not so much the prices, more or less how it works. So they offer, more excess options. So they go all the way from $400, which is a $570 annual fee. You can see it there. And then $500, it brings it down. And then it's basically all the way. If you pay $1,000, it'll be $457. And then if you pay $1,500 excess, it'll be just over $400. Now, strangely, if you want to insure your car for here for 2,000, but if you want the excess of 2,500, you'll get like an error message. You'll get a price, but that's the situation. So that is that. And then if you go down to see what the optional covers are, then very similar to Tower, but slightly smaller. They've got a rental car insurance cover plus the excess free glass should you want to claim excess free for any chips or smashes there. And then you've also got the excesses which apply for young drivers and then also inexperienced drivers. So always be aware of these, as I said before, because these will factor in. We've got some comprehensive questions and answers within our guide. So I recommend having a read through these. I think these will help you just understand excesses in general and what you need to sort of know to make a decision. Then we also do a price comparison. That's not so relevant because you can do your own on your quote, but you will see some differences. We talk about the different excesses as well. So if you do have any questions, please let us know. We look forward to some comments below, or you can email us via the contact form. Thanks so much. If there's anything you'd like to see in this guide or sort of on other MoneyHub guides, do let us know because we're constantly updating and we want to be as comprehensive as possible. Thanks so much.